Hi, I'm Logan with Crow Americas, and today I'm going to quickly walk through how to put flanges on a VAS and how to assemble two VASs together to make a VCS. So let's go over to the table and take a closer look. Alright, so here's everything we will need to put together our VAS and VCS. So this is what you will get out of the box pretty much, except for we've already knocked a couple of these knockouts out. So we have our flow direction. This one's going left to right. So the screen is going to be on the inlet side, and you'll have a single gasket on either side. So these single gaskets are for flange to valve body. Once we get to the VCS, we will have a double gasket that goes in between the two valves with this frame to help keep it rigid. So for a single valve, we'll just take our bolts, and you would tighten those up with a Allen wrench or a drill with a bit like that. So that is how you would assemble your single. Same thing on both sides, just two bolts, and they'll tighten up as you put them together. So to do a VCS, go ahead and get these covers out of the way. Take these like this. Go ahead and take this out because we need our double gasket. So I'll go ahead and put our frame in there, just like that, and then our double gasket. And then the reason these are knocked out is so we can put our kind of pass-through cable gland in there. So we'll feed this through this side, put our little O-ring on here to retain that in there, make sure it's seated in there. Then we will line these up, making sure that we are not going to pinch that double O-ring in the middle, and then you'll feed your two bolts here, and then you'll have two more bolts there for that flange, and same thing on the other side. And that is really all there is to it, other than putting your lock nut, tightening that down here to get your pass-through totally secure that way. But that is really all there is to putting together a VCS. So one more thing I'd like to mention: if you're going to put a VMV or a VMF, VMO, all these little modules that are designed to go either before or after your VAS or VCS, you will need a second gasket here, a double gasket, to mate these two together. So we've already got one here in the middle between our two blocking valves. So the VMV would typically go after your double block here. So we need to take out our flange gasket, and same thing on this VMV here. I'll pop that out, and then we will add our cage here, a little frame, our gasket, our double gasket here. You see it sticks up. This will make sure that we don't have any gas leaking between these, and then we will line up our flow direction, arrows all going that way. And then again, we want to make sure we're not going to pinch our double gasket. And then just like you were putting a flange or the valve bodies together, put your bolts through there, and then tighten those up with your nuts here. And then after that, you just do your bolts again, put your flange on, tighten it up, call it a day. But that is how you would add a extra module on there, making sure you've got your double gasket in place so that you don't have any leaks. If you have any questions about putting together your VAS or VCS or one of the other similar variants in the valVario family, just give us a call or email us at support@chromamericas.com. Thanks for watching.